As we begin to enter a new year full of new surprises, let us not forget the tragedy that happened upon these grounds on April 20th, 2014. Spring was arriving and new things were becoming. One of these including the school store. Seymour High was hoping this could create funds for the school to spend on fun things, as well as contribute to the businesses clubs offered to students. Yet that dream turned into a nightmare around lunchtime on Tuesday, April 20th, 2014. Josh was eager to be the first one to run the school store. He talked about one day being a CEO of a big company, one where he would make millions of dollars, and the school store was the beginning of those dreams. On that sad day of April 20th, 2014, an innocent student walked in to buy a couple of erasers, only to find Josh stabbed in the neck, head lying on the table. Luckily, there were 3 pieces of evidence left at the scene to narrow the suspects down to 4 people that recently were in contact with the victim. Among the evidence found upon the crime scene was a long brown hair strand, fingerprints on the glass table of the school store, and a pencil tip found in the victim's neck. So what's your opinions on Joshua Philippos?
Kid's a jerk. Beard is off every single day. He bangs on his freaking guitar like it's a drum kit. I'm the drummer. He knows I'm the drummer. Kid thinks he's some Ed Sheeran type of fool or something like that. And whenever we play together, he's always offbeat and then yells at me. Can't stand him.
Did you kill him?
Why would I kill him? What gives me the reason to kill him? He's only 17. I would never do anything. Sure, I might hate the guy every now and then, but I'd never kill him.
Could you state your relation to the victim, Josh Philippos?
I met him in September. We were in the same guitar class. He was a grade older than me. And we had a thing. And then he ruined it by going off to college.
Were you scared of losing him to another woman?
Of course, but I mean he should be more scared of losing me to another guy.
So you wanted to kill him?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think I was the bigger burden than he was, but he had his moments.
But you admit that you wanted to commit harm to him?
I mean, not necessarily.
Know of anyone that would want to harm your son?
No. He was such a bright boy.
Interviews
He was
with the
always
victim's
inventing
mother
new
drew
products
the
and finding ways to
investigation further.
sell since he was little. I remember his first business experience, a small lemonade stand. On the corner of our street, he and his brother made lemonade all by themselves. And I believe that they made like even a $5 profit. He was going to do big things. It's so sad losing a child. Whoever committed this crime has no heart whatsoever.
How do you explain the dark hair found at the scene matching your DNA?
I am his mother. Are you inferring? Are you going to tell me that I'm murdering my own son? That is absurd. You deserve to be dead for inferring that, not my son.
Yet how much of a loving mother was she really? During a toxicology report of the body, forensic scientists found traces of an unknown substance in the victim's stomach. Almost as if someone had been slowly feeding small amounts of poison to Josh in his final days before the murder. Yet there was one more suspect left, Rose Washbrook. Rose seemed to have no relation to the victim whatsoever, but during the investigation, forensic scientists found her fingerprints on the glass table of the school store. So how do you know the victim?
What?
The victim that was killed?
What?
Josh Philippos?
Who's Josh?
I'm done.
in the toxicology report, we found traces of scozofafa, which is a deadly poison. It was found both in Josh and his mother. There seemed to be fingerprints found on his pencil tip that matched one of the suspects.
Jessica Campbell. Jessica, you're under arrest for the murder of Josh. Come with me.